natural 20. I was lonely back then, here I am one of many. I can't wait till the time when the weekdays are gone. Got a goal, don't wait up, heading straight to the con. Yes, 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 yes. We're all big weirdos. We're all big weirdos. Yes, 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 yes. And we'll make this one a hit. We'll make this one a hit.
Testing, mic check. Cinnamon buns, cinnamon buns, cinnamon buns. Hello, hello, friendos. My name is Nez, and we are once again back at it again for some more MonsterCon Sundays, because today it is finally the day that we have the long-awaited beach episode, because I finally got to unlocking it. It was unknown to me that all you had to do to unlock it was just get all 6 regular date endings with the main 6 romance options. Look, man, you can't blame me. I stopped thinking about this game for 6 days a week. So I had to go out of my way to unlock this so we could have a special beach episode secret ending. Next weekend, I'm thinking the Halloween update should come out, so there's gonna be some new skins for all of the romance options. So Halloween episode next weekend. Anyway, hello, Kitty, Jackal, Venus. Good day, good afternoon, good evening to everyone in the world. The beach episode just in time for Halloween. It's never too late for a fan service episode. How has everyone's week been so far? The only thing I've been doing in my free time is that I've gotten FOMO after seeing all the Pokemon posts about ZA on the timeline. So I went back and started new runs of Pokemon Radical Red. I finished my Monotype Steel run a couple days ago, and I'm in the middle of a Dark run right now. Still hasn't gotten old. I really don't blame most Pokemon players that think the franchise, the turn-based combat has no depth, because the vanilla games, they do not challenge you whatsoever in any remotely close way as a difficulty ROM hack would do. Pokemon Radical Red basically reignited my love for the game franchise, at least with Pokemon. Just because it's so fun how hard it is. Anyway, aside from that, I heard that the Chainsaw Man Reze Arc movie finally premiered in NA after everyone on the opposite side of the world already watched it a month ago. So there is that. I've been loving all the memes. NA can't be beaten in their meme games. Have I played Rocket Red? No. Anyway, yeah. So excited about season 2 for Chainsaw Man. Probably gonna come out in the next 3 years. Not anytime soon. So there's that. For those that haven't watched Reze Arc yet, I highly recommend it, even if you haven't watched or read Chainsaw Man. It's a self-contained story that you could actually watch on its own, and it's a great movie. I think it premiered also with 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. Damn! It's wild. The movie is great. Stellar animation. Genuinely, I think of all the animated films that I've seen this year, it's probably the best. You think I'd like it playing Pokemon Red from the perspective of a Team Rocket grunt? Ooh. Very cool. Anyway, that's what I've been doing for the past week. But today our focus is on fan service. Because today we are going to the beach. It's never too late for some fan service. We finally got the secret ending unlocked. It's been teased in numerous different events about us imagining April in a bikini. But now it is finally time. It's finally time. So let's get right into the thick of things. 1 player. Regular game, it should be playable there. Kawaii Future Base. Ah, Spooky Con. For some it was just a nerdy convention, but for us, it was 4 days to celebrate our many passions and obsessions fiercely, unapologetically. And we weren't alone. Regardless of what you loved, you could always find people who'd make you feel seen and understood. Anywhere else, we might have been seen as weirdos and misfits. But here we could finally feel like, no matter who we were, we belonged. Who are you? Let's play as who's the most fitting to go on a beach day? On a beach day. Milo? Milo. You look like you could use a little sun.
Time to get some new fans.
But as dreamy as SpookyCon was, it also came with its own set of pressures, some of which we already knew so well. At the end of those 4 days, the afterparty loomed over our heads, posing that one evergreen question. Would we get a date for that night? As uncertainty plagued our hearts, we couldn't help but think of the 6 hottest nerds at the con. Hello, Nardo. Welcome to the stream.
Cool.
Zoe, an eldritch cutie who went from endless deity and harbinger of destruction to author-renowned fanfic Liam Prom.
That's an awful idea.
Liam de Leoncourt, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was a truly lovable dork.
Hooray!
Doug Campbell, a kind-hearted slime that was incredibly broke from supporting all the fandoms he loved. Omen, an evil overlord who was recently freed from imprisonment in exchange for giving up her passion for stabbing people.
I have the
Nico Sharp,
cosplay
an over-the-top mimic who preferred cosplay over shape-shifting, even if they were the best at getting into character. And April 1st, a clown idol who's contractually obligated to bottle up all of her non-camera-ready emotions inside cute mascots. It had to be one of them, but who? We had 4 days to gather some courage and shoot our shot. What was the worst that could happen? Being rejected and alone for the rest of our lives. Ha! We've had our fair share of love and rejection. This surely wasn't our first rodeo. And as we had grown to know ourselves better, we realized we felt more confident. Tell us 3 things that we like. Okay, I'ma have to check my notes. What do we need to successfully do the secret ending? It doesn't seem like there's any special requirements to the secret ending. You just have to unlock it. Unless I'm missing something, there don't seem to be any requirements to successfully doing the plotline. Nope. None that I could see. Okay. So I guess we could just wing it. Do you think Omen and Milo were exes? If they were somehow dating within the Iron Maiden for the last century, maybe? Being tortured is kind of flirting with death. Let's go with cosplay as foreplay, evil their interior design, and Hawaii cereal mascots. Choose top 3 favorite magical girl tropes. The smart one, the angry one, and the silly one. We weren't new to all of this, so this time we challenged ourselves with a goal other than finding love. With the support of Zoe and Liam, we decided to take on a project we had been putting off for too long.
Let's
Making our own
masterpiece.
comic. We had so many ideas, and yet we always found excuses not to work on them. But the con was the perfect setting to find inspiration and go for it. Let's see. None of these are befitting a beach episode. Maybe the closest thing might be sports. Or we could just go with comic strip. Comic strip! The fear of failure had stopped us for too long, but then we reminded ourselves of the one thing that always kept us going. That we were young and unafraid. And we were ready to start.
Hashtag slay.
Okie dokie. Shonen has more beach episodes? True. Actually, wait, no. Not true. Not true at all. Romances have beach episodes. Shonen? Bro. Shonen? You wouldn't call a shonen dead caring about romance for like 200 chapters. Nah. Nah. Unless it's Dan. Let's go to... it doesn't really matter. To the expo. You're walking around the lobby when you feel a sudden urge to pee. Look for a bathroom, quick! The bathrooms are gross, but if you know a thing about bathrooms is that using them ensures to boldness. Is the reason why people use them. Some things never change. Monster Prom 1 reference. Later you're hanging out in the courtyard with your pals when you see a group of people smacking each other with foam weapons. It's a soft combat club.
Ooh, I fucking
Look,
love
violence is happening. Can we join? I'm down to try it. Do you think they'd let me use a broadsword? I've always thought of myself as a broadsword guy. You'll need the broadest sword they have to defeat me. I'm taking you down. Nico and Doug take up their foam weapons, enter the arena and start fighting. Doug swings at Nico, who falls dramatically to the ground. Wow, Doug, good swing. On one hand, I'm moderately sad that Nico is dead now as I had grown fond of them, but on the other hand, I'm happy that you finally embraced violence. Nico stands up and laughs. You're a fool if you think that's enough to take me down. Wait, how the hell did Nico survive such a blow? Do they possess such immortal-like power they haven't disclosed so far? They're only foam weapons, Omen. Nobody's really getting hurt. What? That is highly ineffective material for weapons. Who's the idiot blacksmith behind this joke?
That was epic.
Wow, Nico. That was fun and safe. Good match. Totally. Hey, Omen, Nez, we're done here. Wanna try? Of course. Come, Nez, let us show these weaklings a proper duel. Luckily, I always carry my own weapons, so I can easily avoid such blunders. What? Doug lends you the foam broadsword, which doesn't make you feel protected against Omen as she's carrying what is absolutely a very real morning star. How the hell are you gonna survive this? Welp, I guess we're dead. Before we even get to the beach. Souls-likes have taught you how to dodge parry roll. Since you aren't good at dodging or parrying, it's time to roll around Omen. Maybe the trick to soft combat is those soft skills they taught you on your last job. Active listening, emotional intelligence, and time management. Nah, dodge parry roll. Good plan. You roll around the arena like an armadillo on crack. Omen swings wildly, but she can't land a single hit, and with every miss hit, she gets madder. Stop it! Stay still so I can hit you, damn it! Aw, no, Omen, don't hit me. I'm just an uwu little cinnamon roll. Uwu? Can I get an uwu in chat? Gah! I don't even know what that means and it pissed me off. Don't you like my fancy rolling, Omen? It's so fancy they call me the Rolls Royce. Shut up. Hey, Omen, guess what? Do you know what my favorite type of music is?
Cowboy stuff.
Ooh, I bet it's country. I've always thought they have big country energy. Nope, it's rock and roll, get it? Nez, you are the most annoying opponent I have ever faced. I'm going to smash your stupid skull open! Just when I can catch up, you bastard! Omen slowly collapses to the ground and passes out from exhaustion. Seems like the real metal morning star was heavy. You help Omen off the battlefield and back to your friends. You feel like you must have earned her respect now that you have bested her in soft combat. You look shattered, Omen. Do you want to go grab food? Maybe some sushi rolls? I'm going to fucking kill you. Omen tries to choke you to death, but she's so exhausted it only kills you a little bit. Adorable. Ooh, that's my kink. You gain 2 fun from resorting to video game violence, but lose 2 charm. They saw you rolling and they were definitely hating.
Smile for the camera.
They see me rolling. They hating. It is time to go to... Let's go to the vendors. You're walking around the merch hall sipping a cup of coffee. Suddenly, a deluxe box set of one kick boy makes you spit out your coffee. Your spit take lands in a box set because you have great aim, but very bad luck. The vendor gives you the box set at a discount. After all, it's not in mint condition anymore. Your brand new box set and your excellent spitting skills give you 2 charm. Giggity. Cons are a great place to buy the merch you could ever want, but they're also filled with all the merch you could never want, like crappy fanzines.
Hi, can I please interest you in any of you in buying a fanzine?
No thanks.
Aw, let's buy one, she said please. It'd be wrong for a ranger to ignore such a polite damsel in need. Yes, that's it. I need your help. I need to sell 20 of these fanzines before the end of the day or I'll die. What? No way! What a predicament you find yourself in. Are you cursed? No, I've seen this before. The mob must have kidnapped this woman's child, and they're threatening to kill the child if she doesn't sell 20 fanzines. We have to help her. But no, she's obviously lying. She's never even mentioned the mob. Come on, Liam. We have to help her sell these zines. Think of the children. You're always telling me to redeem myself and shit. Here we have a chance to fight the mob and you want to walk away. I must either fight evil or be evil. Your choice. Okay, fine. I guess it'll be easier to sell 20 fanzines than make you shut up. Yay!
3 hours later. Damn. Selling these zines isn't as easy as I thought it would be.
Indeed. I've been reading them and they are unfathomably bad. Perhaps the seller deserves to die at the hands of a cursed mob.
Justice.
No, a good ranger never gives up. That kidnapped child is counting on us. You're with me, right, Nez? Let's go all in and think of a way to sell these zines.
How dare you, Liam. Good is good even if it benefits evil.
That's why there's something as lawful evil. Or is that chaotic good?
Post a recipe on a popular cooking blog on how to cook a delicious souffle with only eggs, butter, flour, and 20 fanzines. Wear a fanzine as a hat and act so incredibly confident that everyone will want to buy one as a fashion statement. Let's make a souffle with 20 fanzines.
That's completely absurd.
That is so incredibly stupid.
It might be, but the beauty of it is that the recipe calls for 20 zines, so we only need one person to fall for it. And didn't you teach me that the internet is a place where monster kind stupidity reaches new lows that you never thought possible?
Yes!
Then you showed me a video of someone slapping a moose's butt for the meme only to immediately get kicked in the chest and die.
Ooh,
It was hilarious!
this.
Oh yeah, isn't that the video that spawned the moose slapping challenge?
I guess you have a point. You post your recipe and wait a few minutes. Soon you've found your mark.
What up, chat? Your boy Riz is here to try the viral zine souffle recipe. Get the ingredients with me.
Oh boy. Riz is back.
You're seriously falling for this. You think the zine souffle will even taste good or be edible? Heck W, I sure hope not.
Wow. Oh, I never expected a Twitch emote to ever be mentioned. To ever be mentioned in this franchise. You could honestly tell with the passage of time how the humor of this franchise has developed over the years.
Heck W. Etu. I plan to eat it later on stream, and if it's edible, it won't make for good content. Later, haters! Wow, Liam, you were right about the denizens of the internet.
Unfortunately.
I wonder if that guy died doing the moose slapping challenge.
Who knows? The important thing is that you sold all the 20 zines and maybe saved the kidnapped child. You gain 2 creativity and lose 2 charm.
Magnificent.
And we tricked the kick streamer. Let's go to... We don't need smartness. What are we? We are the meme. Let's go have fun at the zone. You sit down to play an experimental new TTRPG called Dancing with Dragons. It's a typical Tolkien-esque fantasy setting, but all battles are decided in DDR matches against your opponents. Awesome! You carry your party because you've got moves for days. It's a little unfairly skewed because your game master has broken a foot. But that's not your fault. Get into fun kicking ass with your S-rank DDR skills. Later you meet up with your friends to play Grunkle Ball, the fictional sport from the beloved Trials of Lord Grunkle books. Grunkle Stan became a lord? Are we ready? Does everyone know how to play?
Yep, you just need to make 2 Grunk Dunks to win, right?
Yes, but first you need to score 16 Grunkle points to qualify for the Grunk Dunk.
You can also make a Grunk Dunk if something narratively significant happens to you.
Before you can ask what counts as narratively significant, 2 corporate shills barge into the room.
Hello! We're representatives from the publishing house that owns the Trials of Lord Grunkle IP. You'll have to pay us copyright fees if you want to play Grunkle Ball. We accept checks, money orders, and teeth.
Are you for real?
That's stupid! Even if you own Trials of Lord Grunkle, you don't own the concept of throwing a ball through a hoop. What's that? Did you say Trials of Lord Grunkle? We own that title, so you need to pay us $10 to say it. Also, I see that you're wearing pants. Lord Grunkle also wears pants. That'll be $10. Finger guns, ka-chow!
This is a level of capitalism that you're not ready to deal with. You better outsmart these suits so everyone can play Grunkle Ball. And wear pants. For free! How do we save our freedoms to wear pants? We live in an attention economy. Make a case that you should be paying them with views. Give them views. Challenge them for your right to infringe copyright. With a basketball match, the official way in which most disputes get solved. A basketball match? In my beach episode? Let's give them some views.
What? That's not how that works. Hey everybody, check it out! These hot, fun dummy mommies in suits are gonna mud wrestle!
I want to see that.
We will certainly not! That would be an HR nightmare. You learned that the hard way.
Wait, they've already mud wrestled?
Yeah, but that's got everyone's attention, didn't it? Look how many views you're getting! These views don't recoup any of the revenue we've lost from you using our IP for free. Guess we need to up the ante then. Nico, do that silly dance you do. That'll definitely get some attention. Can do.
Nico does their trademark silly dance. If we could animate it for you, you'd surely be shitting your pants in awe.
No amount of silly dancing will compensate for the money you owe us.
Really? I bet if I asked around, we could find that you have interns working at your company for no pay. How is this any different?
Well, we're a huge brand. The professional experience and exposure our interns get is likewise huge. Is it as huge as the exposure my silly dance is getting? No way, that's a lot of exposure. It's gotta be at least worth $200 of extra exposure. You can write us a check. No way.
Enough.
Yes, wait. Write us a $200 check for our friend's silly dance. Now. Liam uses his magic vampire eyes to hypnotize the corpse shills into writing the check. Why doesn't he use this more often? Hint, it's the inconsistency of this universe's canon. Magic vampire eyes! You all order pizza to celebrate your victory over capitalism. You spend the full $200 due to the pizza inflation. You gain 2 charm though and lose 2 fun.
Smile for the camera.
Let's go to the hotel. I will take a sip of my soda. At the hotel, you carefully put on your cosplay. You're ready to go, except, uh-oh, you feel a rumble in your belly. There's no time to take off the costume, so you'll have to poop in the cosplay. It's a strange experience. You rarely see a fictional character pooping. Your toilet-based cosplaying gives you better understanding of the character. Here's 2 creativity for broadening your knowledge in such an unexpected way. You open the door of your hotel room with your shirt already halfway off and immediately lock eyes with a man gagged and bound in a chair. Should have been me. He's seen our faces now, April. We have to kill him.
I know. I'm just trying to think of the cleanest way to do it.
What the fuck is going on here?
So how are we gonna get rid of him? Drowning? Strangling? I love a good strangle.
The better question is, which one of us is doing the hit?
Oh, stupid.
It cannot be me. I have a redemption arc program meeting in the morning, and they karma audit you for recent misdeeds at the door. Am I willing to trade places with this poor sap? Yes.
Well, I've got a reputation to protect. There's no honkin' way I'm letting you watch me murder a guy and testify against me in court.
Okay, I have an idea. We each take a carving knife, wear blindfolds, and stab the air for a few minutes. When we remove the blindfolds, if we happen to find the man dead, there will be no way to know who killed him, and therefore no one to blame.
Well, I can't think of a better idea, so sure, let's do that.
You'd better step in before these 2 idiots wind up dead or in prison. Appeal to the only context in which kidnapping's okay. Make the kidnapped guy believe this is a bachelor party. Cover the kidnapped guy in whiskey so no one believes him when he goes to the police. Proceed to celebrate by getting shit-faced with the rest of the whiskey. Get shit-faced with the whiskey. You douse the guy in your cheapest whiskey, cause you're obviously not gonna waste the good stuff on a crime cover-up. Great idea, Nez. On another note, I've spontaneously decided I want to try cigarettes for the first time right now. Omen lights up a cigarette and takes a hit. Tilly! Disgusting. Omen throws the cigarette onto the man covered in whiskey. He goes up in flames.
No.
Oh fuck, what do we do?
Take him outside. I'm not letting him set the room on fire. My stuff is in here. Omen throws a chair and the flaming man tied to it out the window. Still should have been me. He lands in the street.
Ooh, I've got an idea.
April rips a page out of her notebook and writes, "I can't live in a world with so much injustice," and throws it down next to the man. A crowd gathers to gawk and weep. So tragic. Another life lost in the fight against injustice. If you're just joining us, this is Channel 7 News. Live on the scene of a protest gone deadly. With me are 2 eyewitnesses to the whole thing.
Yep, that's us. 2 witnesses here witnessing this.
Do either of you know which injustice this poor soul gave his life to denounce?
Me not having enough subscribers, haha.
Nice job.
You're a terrible reporter. He did not give his life. Look, he's still basically alive. Ah! Can you romance Wyatt? I know hard, can you? Yes, you can romance Wyatt. It is also one of the hardest romances in the game. You all watch the flaming man burn through his ropes and run away.
Well, guess that's not our problem anymore.
What do you mean?
Like and subscribe.
Honk honk.
As promised, you 3 go back to the hotel room and get drunk on whiskey. The good whiskey. You gain 2 fun and lose 2 charm. And now it is time. Get some fresh air.
Time for a little aperitif.
Let's sit by ourselves. That's not by ourselves. Whoopsie! We're gonna need to time travel because I can't exit out of this menu. My bad. I got so used to pressing the friendo mat. You fool! Now we have to reset the timeline. What's up, groceries? Continue.
Wanna split a charcuterie board?
This is where we sit by ourselves. Okay. Beach day! Also, I got Liam Prom unlocked, finally. Let's watch some TV.
Finally, some time with my best friend, me.
This con has exhausted you, so you decide to unwind in the hotel and watch one of those beach reality TV shows that lets you turn your brain off. Love Island! We're watching Love Island. Amidst all the manufactured drama between the contestants, you find yourself zoning out. I don't think Love Island was manufactured. That was real anguish. If you know, you know. Imagining the softness of the sand, the calmness of the waves. You wind up falling asleep and dream of being on a private beach of your own. Just you, the sun, and the surf. Ah, the good life. And now,
The artist
never mind, we have a comic.
fastest.
You dive into your comic work again. You're excited since the other day you had an idea for a kick-ass new character. Gotta admit, this character is secretly based on a friend of yours, so you first give them a call to check if they're okay with you using their likeness. Choose an alternative career in case your current one doesn't pan out. King of the Moon, rock climber, doctor in physics, a rectangle. Rectangle. You're the protagonist of a weird isekai. The goddess can bestow one thing on you. Choose wisely. The ability to vomit angry bugs, gorgeous feet for days, control over farts, knowledge of milk-based curses. Feet. Day 2. And now,
Right after I touch up
we gotta convince our friends to go to the beach and get some fan service. Let's go to the vendors. You suddenly realize your phone is dead. Good thing you're at the merch hall. You find a stand where someone's selling chargers. You want to buy one, but you feel bad for buying something so not nerdy. The vendor sighs and draws an ooh-woo face on the charger. Sold! You gain 2 charm for your kawaii phone charger. Ooh-woo. You take a moment to marvel at your wonderful lot in life. How great is it that you're here at the Spooky Con, with 6 of the coolest, sexiest nerds that you know. The only thing that would make this better is if your friends were all wearing swimsuits. Actually, now that you think about it, you're pretty sure that can be arranged. The convention center is conveniently located near a beach. After some intense deliberation, 5 minutes, maybe less, you decide that you don't want to be at the con after all. You'd rather have a beach day with your friends. You're sure you can talk them all into it, and you know exactly who to convince first. No.
Come on, a beach day would be fun. Sure, I guess, but why are you suddenly suggesting this now?
Your fantasies of April and Omen in bikinis probably won't be well received. Dang. So you spout some shit about a beach day strengthening the bond of friendship, or whatever. Be that as it may, I am required by the Redemption Arc program to fulfill my con volunteer duties in order to become a,
How you say?
good person.
And I already cleared my weekend for this con. I booked concerts, meet and greets, and autograph sessions. Not to mention it wouldn't be good for my makeup to be washed off by the ocean.
Perish your worries, Omen.
I'm sure you look beautifully average with or without your face paint. No, trust me, you don't want a clown to remove their makeup. Bad things would happen.
Oh, we know. That creepiness aside, it seems that April and Omen are immune to your horny logic. Luckily, you know just what to say to convince them to go to the beach. I buried some treasure on the beach a few days ago. Whoever finds it can keep it. I buried a corpse on the beach a few days ago. Whoever finds it can keep it. Okay, chat, because it doesn't seem like there are any consequences to this plotline. I'm leaving all the choices to you. Treasure or dead body? Poll time. Treasure. Dead body. Stats are important for all 3 events? Wait, what does that mean? What does that mean? I'm checking my notes. Never said anything that might be important. So the treasure thing is fun. The corpse is obviously boldness. Boldness and fun are the same, but higher fun is higher, so treasure? But fun is higher, so treasure? Oh! What? Oh, so it's whichever is higher? Is that it? Whichever stat we have higher? Normally they save that for the last choice. This is the first choice. So if our fun is higher right now, we should choose the treasure. What the fuck? God damn this wiki. Okay, fine. End poll, it doesn't really matter. It didn't say that these were stat checks. Really? What kind of treasure? I only asked so that I know how hard I must laugh at this ridiculous attempt at a bribe. You really want me to spoil the surprise by telling you how many dozens of diamonds I buried?
Dozens? As in more than 11? Is what I'd say if I cared. But I'm not gonna spend the whole day combing the beach for treasure. Like, I'd maybe take a 2-hour break between autograph sessions at most.
How deep is this treasure buried? How many shovels do I need? 1, 2, 10.
Guess you'll need to find out when we all go to the beach.
Fine. I will humor you, Nez. April, we shall reconvene later and devise a strategy to find the treasure together.
It's a deal, honk honk.
I started earlier this time? No, we always start at the same time. What did we miss? We're still at the first event for trying to convince our friends to go to the beach. That night, while you're getting ready for bed, you get a text from April.
Hey, you know how much Omen loves pranks, right? Let's pull a little prank on them and tell them the treasure is buried in the Bermuda Triangle. It'd be super funny, honk honk.
A minute later, a paper is slipped under your door. It's a drawing of you and Omen pushing April into a really deep hole. On the back is a note. If you help me dispose of the clown and let me keep the treasure, I will allow you to touch one of my perfect breasts. She makes a compelling point. In times like these that you remember, Omen and April are the actual worst. But hey, they probably look great in swimsuits, and that's all that matters. You decide to let them settle their differences at the beach, assuming you could get everyone else on board. For now, you gain 2 fun.
Magnificent.
Right. So that's those 2. Let's go to the main stage. You sit down to watch a panel on how to break the ice and make friends at the cons. The panelist admits that they have no idea. They hoped hosting a panel would force them into being more social. What an honest fella. During the Q&A, a group asked the panelists if they want to join the interview. Join for some dinner and drinks. It did work. You gain 2 smarts for learning this cool trick to break the ice. Next year, you may host a panel yourself. Suddenly, you, Liam, and Doug are in an area of the con you've never seen before. It's very dimly lit. You hear screams in the distance and is that blood on the floor. What are we doing here, Liam? I thought you were taking me to the merch hall. Huh, as if the merch hall even knew of the mustachioed merman gotcha collection. No, you could only find it here. But this place isn't even on the con map. Look, it says do not enter and it's covered with a skull and crossbone sign. That's meant to scare away the amateurs. If you know where to turn and whom to ask, there's a whole black market for things that seem impossible to find. Alright, so who do we ask? Every time I make eye contact with somebody, they make a throat-slitting gesture. Come on, Doug. I'm more scared of you than you are of them. Oh, good. They must be terrified then. Here, I'll show you. Excuse me, sir.
What do you want, wimp?
I'm looking for a certain mustachioed man, and I'd be willing to pay to meet him. Wink wink, nudge nudge, as they say.
You hitting on me? Get ready to kiss the barrel of my gun, you purple wuss.
Guess my street lingo is a little rusty. Come on, Doug, show your volunteer badge with pride. That'll show them not to mess with us.
Doug, con volunteer.
Okay, look, I'm an official con volunteer.
Oh, so you're narcs.
Well, you clearly did the right thing coming with Liam and Doug. That way you'll be able to say goodbye when they get killed. Then again, you might get killed too, and what's worse, you will never find mustachioed merman. Quick, teach these 2 some street smarts before the street kills them. Well, rent the Con Underbelly audio tour to learn some facts about the history of the black market and how to not die in it. Pretend to be the black market critics who are writing a review for Shady Businesses Monthly. Everybody will be nice to you and try to get a 5-star score. We did this last time. You whisk your friends away and rent 3 Con Underbelly audio guides. Seems the black market can afford a really good tourist info point. The 3 of you put on your headphones and start walking. Welcome to the official Con Underbelly audio tour. You will learn the darkest corners of the con and hopefully leave happy and alive. If you look to your left, you'll see one of the hottest murder spots in the area, the Sharp Spot. Its pitch black shadows and sound isolation have turned it into a classic crime scene. In fact, someone is probably getting stabbed there right now. It's true. Liam, make a cute face for the camera. A couple of blocks ahead, you'll see Rotting Rick, the most famous corpse in the underbelly. He's been lying unclaimed for years. Poor guy, nobody claimed him. Yeah, there's also the fact that he got murdered. Over the years, it has become a charming landmark and a classic meeting place, thanks to its distinct smell. Isn't that nice? He found a purpose in life. Let's take a selfie with him. To your right, you'll see Shady Sean, the go-to guy for smuggled goods and freshly extracted liver. Talk to him if you want a souvenir. Ooh, Liam, can we stop and buy a souvenir? I suspect the souvenir is a bullet hole, Doug. On the other hand, he might know about the gotcha. And what do you know? He does! You buy the mustachioed merman in exchange for a liver. We didn't need that. You volunteer as a donor because you're feeling generous. Plus, it'll grow back. Probably. You gain 2 smarts for enjoying some tourism, but lose 2 creativity and 1 liver.
You reap what you sow, darling.
Every time there's a nondescript NPC talking, if it's someone that's doing a job, I try to give them Sadie's voice. I don't know. I feel like Sadie would operate multiple jobs. She was a pizza girl. Let's go to the hotel. You're chilling in your hotel room, staring at the ceiling. When you've already memorized the ceiling, you decide to call room service. Room service asks you, "How can I help you?" You tell room service you memorized the ceiling because you were bored. Turns out room service loves your room ceiling. They've memorized it too out of boredom. You talk about it for hours. Conversation is enriching and it inspires you for any ceiling-related creative project you may have in the future. You gain 2 creativity. You're watching this while sick in bed? Get well soon, Zala. You decide to attend the fandom mixer at a nearby cocktail lounge and find Doug there, scrolling on his phone, talking to himself. Good evening, sir. How are you? Nah, I should be more casual. Hey, homie, what's good? No, too much. What you doing, Doug? Oh, hi. Don't laugh, but I'm checking my list of conversation starters. Making conversation can be hard, so this is a great life hack I thought of. To always make a good first impression. What conversation starters have you already come up with? Here's some of my favorites. I love your coat. Where'd you get it? This one works best if they're wearing a coat. Bonjour. That means hello in French. I use it when I want to sound well-traveled. Tout le monde déteste la police. Has anyone seen my jet ski around here? I'm saving that one if I ever get a jet ski. I love it. I'd definitely follow up on that conversation if I knew you had a jet ski.
I don't know.
Thanks. I'm not sure though. These sorts of events always make me so nervous. But you're always so good at getting people to like you. I mean, it worked on me. What? Nothing. What I mean is, do you know any good conversation starters I can try? Sure you do. Dazzle Doug with your own amazing conversation starter. Bravo les lesbiennes. I also know that in French. Have you heard of carcinization? It's a proven form of convergent evolution. We're not turning into crabs today. Actually, wait, no. Maybe it's beach thematic to turn into a crab. If you think you'd go back in time to stop your parents from meeting, do you think I'd have a chance with your mom? Crabs.
Good thinking.
Great idea! It's always cool to start conversations with a fact. I'm gonna try it out. Doug approaches a stranger with a confident swagger in his step.
Slime to meet you.
Hi there, my name's Doug. Hi Doug, my name is... So, have you heard of carcinization? It's a proven form of convergent evolution in which non-crab organisms evolve a crab-like body plan. Any plans for when you become a crab? Wait, what? Is this happening soon? I have a dentist appointment in 3 weeks. Crabs don't even have teeth, do they? Not as far as I know. It's okay. You guys still have time to call and reschedule. I guess I'll have to. Oh fuck, I wasn't prepared for this at all. What are you doing when you become a crab? I think I'll take up jogging. I couldn't get into it on 2 legs, maybe when I have 6, it's bound to be easier. Jogging, yeah, I'd be into that. Maybe you could form a jogging club with the other crabs, or something when the time comes. I'm in! Are you on Twitter? Let's follow each other while we still have thumbs to type with. Doug swaps Twitter handles with his new friend, then runs back over to you.
Whoa, that was so cool.
Did you see that, Nez? It went so well. That was an S-tier conversation starter for sure. And it's all thanks to the power of crab supremacy! You gain 2 smarts and lose 2 fun.
Death is
Because of
not.
the forbidden information that we will all eventually become crab. Let's go to the expo. You're walking around the lobby when you suddenly hear, "Look, it's Nez!" When you turn around, nobody's looking at you. They're looking at somebody else, somebody who's cosplaying you. When did you get famous? Are you part of a beloved video game franchise? Or more importantly, did that guy steal your clothes? There are too many questions in your head right now. You need 2 boldness to go with your life without asking them. A while later, you're leaving a British voice acting class with Nico, wondering if they're going to sound like this forever. Now, when their costume catches someone's attention. Storm the Lightbringer! Raise your blade and face me, you bastard!
Justice.
You cannot defeat me, Merit the Dark Slayer. Nobody escapes the white-hot gaze of the light.
Nico and the other cosplayers spar with their foam swords a bit, then shake hands and say goodbye.
Oh, that was cool. It's interactions like those that make cosplay worth doing.
You're glad Nico got to have their fun, but then you two see the same cosplayer in the lobby an hour later. Storm, we meet again! Fate compels us to finish our battle.
Victory!
Then a battle we shall. Prepare to be blinded by the light.
And later, again in the bathroom. Storm, you cannot hide from me in here. On guard!
Oh, okay. Just let me finish up here and we can talk outside.
I'd never let my guard down around the Lightbringer. Raise your sword or prepare to die pissing.
Wah!
And holy shit, you see them again back at the hotel. Are they following you or something? Storm, not even slumber can save you from the Dark's wrath.
Yeah, I think I'll...
That's cool and all, but I'm not cosplaying Storm anymore. Good seeing you, though.
Your civilian disguise cannot fool me, Lightbringer. Time to die.
Yeesh, this is too much improv even for me. You think of a way to get this person off my back, Nez.
Do the right thing. Report this weirdo to the Bad Cosplay Etiquette Commission. They'll get life in prison. Cosplay prison. If not, be sentenced to cosplay death. You proactively installed a trapdoor in the hotel a month ago in case something like this happened. You'll just need to trick this person into standing on it.
Good call.
Oopsie.
Oh, good call, Nez. You really think of everything.
What are you two whispering about? You can't bring others into this storm. The fight is between light and darkness is a 1-on-1.
Yeah, totally. We were just thinking it'd be more in character if for us to fight, 2 feet to your left.
Ah, yes. That spot is more enclosed in shadow.
No, too far left. Can you scooch a bit to the right?
Back into the light? Are you trying to trick me?
No, I'm not. Fighting at a point where light meets shadow would be the most thematically appropriate for Storm and Merit, don't you think?
Fine, here?
Nope, you're too far left. Scoot over again.
Are you trying to get me to stand in this trapdoor or something?
Yes?
Okay, you could have just said so. Is here good? Okay, good. Now fight me!
Pull the lever, Nico.
Nico pulls it, and the Merit cosplayers launch into the sky at Mach speed.
Oops, wrong lever.
Oh, genius!
Whoa, it was a spring trap. So hardcore. You're a genius, Nez.
Genius doesn't know how to install trapdoors correctly. What's the difference, really? You gain 2 smarts, but lose 2 charm. Trapdoor, trap spring. It's fine. It worked. And it is time. Considering that we only need to pass the stat checks, I think we could go either Zodiac Thirst or stats, but they're now people. Also, have you guys seen that Beautiful Glitch is posting their game concepts on their Twitter? I think they've already posted, they posted the energy drink waifu one, plus also the trolley problem concept that we talked about a few weeks ago. They haven't posted Zodiac Thirst though, with new art. Shopping time? Zodiac Thirst? Sure. Surely this won't fuck over our beach ending. Hot Mommy. Libra. Average all your stats. Wow, that's actually... Maybe that might not be helpful. Hold up. Wait. It's fine. We can still grab
Time to
extra
expand
stats
my brand.
in one event. Love is fickle, but at least you have your comic to rely on. Time to brainstorm. What's something that has gone out of fashion but should totally make a comeback? Smoking, in a cool way, genital hygiene. Fictions where characters realize they're part of fiction. Seizing the means of production. Fictions where characters realize they're part of fiction. You're a writer for a TV show about 3 young adults living together, but ratings are low. For season 3, you decide to add an unexpected new flatmate to shake things up. A sleep paralysis words are hard. A sleep paralysis demon with the soul of a poet. Dolphin with a career. A coquettish Casanova who happens to be made of turnips. The gun fairy. A demon. La demonio.
Hashtag blessed.
Let us go with... We're fine having creativity. Let's go to... the zone. There's an auction going on in the community zone. They're auctioning the original notebook from Death Note starting at 100 MD. You could kill so many people with that notebook, you yell 200 MD. Everybody in the con is broke as fuck, so you get the notebook. To make sure no one steals it, you decide to write your name on it. Oh shit, you're gonna die. Can Milo write their name on the Death Note? They are the Grim Reaper, technically. 40 seconds later, nothing happens. Death Note isn't real, dum-dum. You still had do fun by playing pretend Death Note. You're feeling pretty unstoppable after convincing Omen and April to go to the beach. So you decide that it's time for phase 2, inviting Doug and Nico.
Now you're talking.
A beach day? I'd love to go.
But we already brought tickets for Spooky Con.
Spooky Con? I'd love to go.
Wait, which side are you on?
Both sides. I just like being included.
Fair enough. I guess I'm not opposed to going to the beach. It's just that I already psyched myself up for the con. What if I'm weird? What if I start talking about Hatsune Miku instead of, I don't know, seashells or something? Everyone will laugh at me. There's no reason you can't talk about Miku at the beach.
Doug, buddy, relax. Socializing at the beach is easy.
Really? Are you sure?
Absolutely. Vulcans never bluff. You just gotta get into character. If you want to be a lifeguard, carry a floaty and a whistle. If you want to be a crab, walk sideways. There are endless possibilities.
But what if I just want to be myself?
No idea. I'm an actor, not a self-actualized individual.
Nico's barely an actor on a good day, but now's not the time for that conversation. You gotta hype Doug up, so he'll agree to go to the beach. If you're afraid to talk to people, just gaze at the sea. People will think that you have a sensitive soul of a poet. Pretend to be drowning and let someone save you. It's a great conversation starter. Okay. Soul of a poet, creative. Drowning seems a bit bold. We have more creativity than boldness. Gaze at the sea. Act introspective.
Genius.
Great idea, Nez. We should go practice right now. Those are the magic words that trigger a scene change. You, Doug, and Nico arrive at the beach. Just us three?
Yeah.
Okay, I can do it. Time to gaze at the sea. Am I doing it right? I'm trying to think poetic thoughts, but I'm worried that I look constipated. Just then, two strangers walk by at perfect eavesdropping distance.
Look at that guy. Look at that guy gazing into the sea. He must be thinking about something profound. I bet he lives a very rich inner life. I wish I could ask him what he's thinking about.
Two hot merladies?
Same, but we shouldn't bother him. He's clearly doing some deep introspection. Maybe he's solving some of life's unsolvable mysteries. I wish I could gaze at the sea with such intent. If only social media hadn't destroyed my attention span.
Whoa. That was
Did you
so
hear that,
cool.
Nico? They were talking about me.
Who? What?
Sorry, I was checking Talk. Talk.
And tuned everything out.
Phew, I put everything into that sea gazing technique, but all this hard work will be worth it if everyone thinks I'm deep.
You did good, Doug. What were you thinking about, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, it's silly. I was wondering if I could pull off socks with sandals.
Ooh, that's a good question. You should stand here and ponder it some more while I look at memes.
After hours of practice, Doug feels ready to accept your beach day invitation. That's 4 down, 2 to go. You gain 2 creativity for getting closer to your fan service dreams.
Smile for the camera.
Yes. Beach episodes are amazing, Milika. Yes, I love mermaids. You wanna be one if the ocean wasn't so polluted. Deep in the ocean, it shouldn't be a problem. Surely, the dilution of seawater should still allow mer creatures to thrive. Let's go to the hotel. Since you have some time off, you decide to hone your drawing skills by drawing some fan art. You draw Son Goku, but you give him boobs. What a creative reinterpretation! Then you draw Splash Kaboom with a twist. You add boobs and name it Splash Kaboobs. You're on a roll. Finally, you draw Misato from Evangelion. You turn her into a green-skinned biomechanical symbiote and make her blonde. And you give her a second pair of boobs. You deserve 2 creativity for your successful boob storming! Hello, Dammy. Welcome to the stream. You're chilling in the courtyard with Zoe and Omen when you spot Doug in a crowd. Is he mingling? That's not like him. You need to get closer to investigate.
Oh, didn't see you
Hey
there.
guys, let me introduce you to my new friends. They're hardcore fans of Suck in the Underhouse like me. Just go with it, please.
Yeah, Doug's the shit. He looks like the wise cracking skeleton. Come on, Doug, say his catchphrase. Can't crack the frack.
Yeah, frack. I totally know what you mean. I do not.
You haven't played Stuck in the Underhouse? Well, you know what? Aw, nah, bird. Ha, right, Doug?
Of course.
Someone give me a knife.
Zoe, these people are supremely annoying. Can I stab them repeatedly?
That'd be taking it a bit too far. Some fandoms can be toxic, but let's not rush to judgment. What's your favorite gameplay anecdote? Mine was when we sent a death threat to the streamer for playing it on easy mode. She shat her pants. Yeah, that was a total frack fest.
Another fan says.
But I liked it even better when we doxed that fake fan who had drawn a picture of frack eating ass. Can you believe it, Doug?
Yo.
Totally, yeah. You should have remembered not to frack that crack. Is that like Undertale? No, totally not. No, definitely not. Frack isn't Frisk. No.
Dude, you're saying it wrong. You're lucky we met IRL or I'd be doxing you right now. I stand corrected. We need to save Doug before he gets bullied, or worse, he becomes an asshole too.
Trust incarcinization, a proven form of convergent evolution in which non-crab organisms evolve a crab-like body plan. If we wait long enough, these fuckers will become crabs and leave Doug alone. Well. look up an article on carcinization and show it to Zoe.
Okay, so this is the coolest shit I've ever read. I wouldn't get too excited. Like, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure it usually takes a really long time for evolution to have discernible effects.
Silence, Zoe. Nez is writing a bright future where we all have exoskeletons and built-in weapons, and you are spoiling it. I beseech you, tell me more about it. Before you realize, you're all eating ramen, deep into conversation on carcinization.
But according to this, carcinization happens due to environmental factors. I don't think the con is a suitable environment.
But I wanted these fuckers turned into crabs now! Give me crabs or give me permission to stab them.
Crap, I forgot about Doug and it's been 2 hours. He could be full-blown toxic by now.
You get back to the lobby and find Doug all alone.
Doug, where are your friends?
Doug points to the ground. He's surrounded by crabs. Become as crabs. Become as crabs. The time has come! Fight amongst yourselves, you magnificent creatures!
Everyone turned into a crab but me. Is this a new form of rejection I wasn't aware of?
The worst she could say is no. Nah, she just turns into a crab and leaves.
Don't worry, Doug. When our time comes, we'll all become crabs and live happily ever after.
Hooray! Your scientific knowledge got rid of these idiots, so you gain 2 smarts. Unfortunately, you lose 2 fun from the forbidden knowledge of becoming into crab.
Magnificent.
One day we'll have to accept our newly formed exoskeletons with humility. Find the portrait artist at the artist alley. Apparently, he could accurately portray your soul. You've always wondered what your soul looks like. I got the hiccups. Buff, small and cute. Hey, maybe it's ginger-haired. No, it's just you with a weird blue glow around you, but hey, that glow surely adds 2 charm to your looks. When you think about crabs, you think about crab dishes. How dare you eat crabs? You, April, and Doug and Zoe are prowling the sands when someone grabs April's wrist.
Ow! Why did you punch me? I was only trying to desperately sell you something.
Wait, let me play my tiny violin.
Sorry, it was a knee-jerk reaction to being grabbed by a stranger without my consent. It's okay, I forgive you. Do you want to buy one of my fanzines? It's the least you could do after you bruised my neck. Oh honey, I hate to bruise your pride too, but no. Please, you'd be supporting small creators.
Sorry, but no.
I feel for you, but I'm all out of money. We could use the money we were gonna pool to buy that figurine of Kitana in a bikini. You've had enough plastic waifus for one day, right? Speak for yourself. I've got a hot date with that figurine in the bathtub later. Come on, buy my zine. I'm a starving artist. Your money would fund my Uber Eats addiction.
Oh, jeez.
Crap, she needs me. The figurine, but the art, but my bank account. God, what do I do? Poor Doug. If you don't step in, he's gonna end up buying a shitty zine instead of the horny figurine that he deserves. Bail your friend out of this zine buying corner, he's trapped in. Pretend that you're time travelers from old times who have yet to learn how the concept of buying good works. Trust your friends will follow. Transform into a sports car for your friends to flee the scene. Transform into a sports car for your friends to flee the scene. Finally, you could show off the car transformation spell you've perfected. Fuck everyone who called it useless and dumb and a clear indication that you need to get a job. You recite the ancient for the enchant. Your heart is an engine. Your skin is a beautiful chrome shell. Ka-chow! You are a superior being. City infrastructure was designed with you in mind. Pedestrian are vermin. Monsters are nothing without cussies.
Vroom! What the?
Yes.
Check it out, Nez turned into a car. I love it when that happens. I have an idea. How about instead of buying zines, we jump into our car friend and leave forever?
Works for me.
Sure, if Nez is okay with us getting inside them, of course. Ka-chow. You wave your windshield wipers as a sign of approval.
Nice, let's ride.
You, April, and Doug zoom out of the con and hit the open road.
Whoa.
This is
So
nice.
cool.
Nez's interior is so plush and comfy.
Yeah, I'll have to admit, I could be inside them all day. All in favor of bailing on our responsibilities and cruising around town in Nez's hot, sporty body?
Sounds great. You and your friends spend some hours exploring the concrete jungles of Monstropolis, getting 2 smarts and losing 2 creativity.
I'll show you the way.
You heard nothing.
Let's go to the expo.
Walking around the lobby, you see a kid tripping over and scratching his knees. Stupid kids, when will they learn? Still, you take pity on him and try to comfort him. You tell him not to cry, for there are worse things than scratching your knees. Things like war, famine, or that time you forgot your pants at home. Fuck, why did you have to remember that? Now you're crying too. Milo turned into the Alaska Thunderfuck 5000. After 15 minutes of bawling your eyes out, you decide to be brave and go on with your life. Unlike this stupid wimpy kid, way to go, to boldness. You're with April when she does a meet and greet in the lobby when Nico and Omen come running over.
April, what are you doing?
Like and subscribe.
Spending time with my most favoritist fans, who paid 99.95 MD for the VIP April's Biggest Fools experience. Why do you ask?
Because from a distance, we thought this was an angry mob. We rushed over here to kill everybody.
I've got a thing, so...
Well, it's not an angry mob. Thanks for checking, though. Bye now.
But what if it was? You should really have bodyguards to keep you safe. And with my axe and Omen's homicidal tendencies, we'd be perfect for the job.
No thanks. I think I could take care of myself.
April, you've had dinner with the president. Someone as famous as you needs to be kept safe.
I
I've told you already, Nico, I've never had dinner with the president. Now please let me interact with my fans. Okay, who's next in line for a photo? Nice to meet you, sweetie. Say cheese. Cheese!
Wait, April, what if this fan came here to murder you? I think it's a 20 to 60% chance of that.
You're making those numbers up.
Oh, sweet April, all numbers are made up. You know what else is real? People who want to murder people who have dinner with the president. Omen, grab your weapon.
Nico and Omen won't be easily dissuaded. Show them that this fan is harmless before they shatter April's reputation, or someone's skull.
Do your best fly impression and buzz in the fan's ear all day. She'll either punch you out eventually or otherwise prove that she wouldn't hurt a fly. Suggest that April fight the fan in one-on-one combat. If she wins, the fan clearly poses no threat to her. Let's bring out Boxing April for a bit. This is the fan service episode.
What?
In 5 minutes, you and Nico and Omen have arranged the crowd in a wide circle to watch April and her fan fight.
Honk honk.
I just want to assure you that I do not want to beat any of you up. This is all just for safety or something. Honk honk.
Actually, April, fans have been asking us when it's their turn to get beaten up. They're willing to pay for the experience. Perhaps we should be taking wagers.
I thought this was just about proving that this fan isn't posing a danger to me.
Life is ever-evolving, April, like a crab. This started as a safety measure, but now it's a PR stunt too.
Money, money, money.
Fine, as long as I get a 75% cut of any and all bets made in my name.
I'm so sorry about this.
Don't be.
Could you call me a naughty little girl while you're beating the crap out of me?
April throws a wicked punch that knocks the fan on the floor. Should have been me.
Ow, close enough.
Oh, genius.
See? Now we know she didn't pose a threat to you. We just ensured your safety.
By making me fight someone?
A way of bodyguarding our inscrutable April. Who's next in the pit? I want to see some blood.
April puts an end to this PR nightmare, though she does appreciate how much money the betting pool earned her. You gain 2 boldness and lose 2 creativity.
You feel bad for OG characters. They're just trying to get some love. No, by default, they get the default love.
Who wants a refreshment?
I don't think it matters who we... No, it probably does matter. Let's not risk breaking the plot line. Let's just go by ourselves. Caca! Hey, little fellow. What? Oh, you recognize me from my socials. Yes, it's me, Nez, social media star. These days, I'm sort of offline. Ka! Why? Well, one
One must always be willing to turn around the polyhedron that is life, ready to admire new sides strange to oneself. I'm wonderfully online, but what delicacies life be hiding in its offline side? Me, always the object of desire, but what would happen if, for once, I was the one pursuing love? Kaka! Oh gosh, no. I'm definitely going back online in a few days. It's true that the social media detox has turned out to be quite refreshing. But at the same time, the idea came from a moment-gram reel. So if I imagine I remain offline forever, how could I stumble upon such great advice? Kaka! Exactly. It is a delicious conundrum, right? I'm planning to talk about it in my moment-gram livestream, probably next week. The healing power of going offline, and touching grass, and going to the beach. But not indefinitely, since you still follow me and engage with my content. Want to help me rehearse? It takes some practice for these directs to feel truly fresh and natural.
Ah, yet another delicious conundrum. Well, no one can say you aren't trying your best at going offline for a few days. Your best could be better, but it's a start.
Kaka!
Day 4.
I'm the artist with the mostest.
Before you know it, the con's almost over, and it's time to put the finishing touches on your comic. Bring it home with the last brainstorming session. What's a canon event that changed your life forever? When your imaginary friends stopped talking to you? When you ate your first cigarette? Way before learning that you're supposed to smoke them? The collapse of the Soviet Union? When you received a cease and desist letter from Garfield which forced you to cancel your promising comic project Gorefield? Cursed Genie will grant you 3 wishes, but in exchange he will take 3 of those things away and you can't get them back, which is the one thing that you'll keep. And time to convince the last 2 to join us on the beach.
Hashtag blessed.
Beach, 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 beach. You get an ice cream cone at the food stand. Damn, you ate too fast. Brain freeze. You feel like you can't move. You stand still for what seems like ages. The entire con passes in front of you. You imagine everything you'll miss out on now that you're forever frozen. Suddenly, your brain freeze passes. After such a traumatic experience, your neural pathways have been changed forever, effectively giving you to creativity. 4 of your friends have agreed to the beach day. You just have 2 more to convince, Zoe and Liam. You're optimistic about your chances because you've known these 2 the longest. On the other hand, one of them is Liam.
Hey, I was wondering if you wanted to.
No.
You don't even know what they were going to say. Thank you, Zoe. I was gonna ask if you 2 wanna come to the beach with me. April, Omen, Doug, and Nico.
Well, as the Spanish say, no.
Sorry, but
I
no.
actually think I'm with Liam on this. Why would we want to go to the beach when we already agreed to come to the con? Because you love beach episodes, Zoe. Now you can live one. Yeah, but I love cons more. I can't go to a roundtable discussion on Sonic the Hedgehog's psychosexual impact on fetish art at the beach.
Yes, you can! Exactly, I guess. You can't just change everyone's weekend plans because you suddenly remember that swimsuits are arousing, Nez. Yes, I can!
Please, you 2 are the last holdouts, and if we don't all go, no one can.
That makes no sense.
Why couldn't you and the others just go to the beach without us? Because that's not how plot lines work. Convince Liam and Zoe to come to the beach or else all of this will be for nothing. Well, don't you see that we all live in an endless con-themed loop? The only way to exercise true freedom is to break the loop and ditch the con once and for all. Oh. This could be your pitch for Monster Prom 5, Monster Beach, and from there you could float the idea of 5 more Liam and Zoe themed adventures. Unfortunately, I don't think 5 is going to be at the beach. It's going to be a bit colder. We gotta break the loop. We've been stuck in a loop for so long, we gotta follow Polly's lead.
For real.
Are you seriously doing the whole everything is a time loop, nothing matters thing again?
What do you mean again? Don't you think it's getting old? We've been doing this for 4 games now.
At this point, it's like, why should we even care? Is breaking the loop even true freedom? if we just end up in another loop later down the line?
Oh, they're way more cognizant of this than we thought they were.
Well,
First time we did this, it was kind of fun. I got to raise my hand. It was a whole thing.
whoa, you raised your hand? Can you show me?
Oh yeah, that was a long time ago during the narrator's secret ending, dog. I forgot that happened. No, it's not in the budget for this sequence.
Enough.
But lately, Nez, you've been taking the meta shit too far. Scott told me all about what happened on your road trip. Hey yo, Liam knows about what happened to Polly! And Scott told him about it?
Oof, yeah. I heard about the weirdo who tried to sew you guys together into a cursed amalgamation of his OC.
No, I'm talking about all the reality-breaking, dread-inducing creepypasta shit that happened at the end. Yeah, we were stuck in the back rooms in Road Trip.
Oh, is that all? I'm an eldritch horror. Creepypasta shit is kinda my thing.
There was also no sex shenanigans or Garfield whatsoever.
Oh, never mind, that's lame. Not even Polly could lighten the mood.
We shouldn't be talking about Polly. Hey yo, this... I didn't expect this callback to run deep.
This isn't gonna be anything like that, I promise. We're just gonna go off script for a day, do fun beat shit, and get some cool art out of it.
Zoe
Well, I do like cool art. Okay, I'm in.
Okay, fine. I'll tag along. But if I have to have any depressing conversations with a symbolic authorial character, I'm going to get pissed. This beach day is set to be the most fun deviation from the plot you've ever had. You gain 2 creativity. Polly's a sensitive topic at the moment. She has transcended the narrative.
Magnificent.
Let's go to the vendors. Near the merch hall, you find a mysterious fortune-telling machine. There's a sign that says, "Ask a wish and Zoltar will grant it." Originality is not your strong suit, so you ask to be big. The machine spits out a ticket that says, "Your wish is granted." You keep walking around, waiting to get bigger, but you don't feel any different. Until you look at your butt. Yes, you now have a big, juicy, BBL drizzy butt. Wishes do come true. You're hanging out with April and Doug, enjoying the con to the fullest, by which I mean you're all mindlessly scrolling on your phones.
Weird. Check out the comments on my Momentgram. Clown April, look forward to having your house email. Your posts are very informative information always.
I've heard worse.
That sounds positive, I guess. Who wrote it?
It's Velodia425, one of my most diehard online fans. His comments have been getting kind of unhinged. Look at this one. Balloon animals are clowns of the vegetables of fame. Even...
I got the hiccups.
Eat all of your giraffe lettuce.
Well, I can't hide it any longer. That's one of my bots.
What?
Yeah, I programmed a few back in the day to boost your socials. You were just starting out, so I wanted all your posts to have engagement. Don't get mad, please.
Oh, I get it now. No one would actually write, "Yahoo, your happy smile is also as good as your shoes, go go go."
Oh, I actually wrote that one myself.
Oh, it's a sweet gesture, Doug, but I have a real audience now and having these crappy chatbots isn't good for my optics.
They're not crappy. They just spent so long on their Momentgram, they're experiencing some decay. It's pretty common.
Can't you just delete them?
But they're my babies.
Maybe we could give your babies something else to do.
I'm too pretty for
Something
this.
other than crapping all over my socials. That'd be nice, but what new purpose could we give my baby bots? Do what you do with dogs, send them to a click farm. Should the bots get a say in their fate, send them to a click farm. They'll be happy there.
Good thinking.
Great idea. That's what my parents did with my dog Scruffy when he was old. He's still there and he's super happy.
Oh, you poor little thing, your dog is super dead.
What do we do without our favorite ghost girl? It's fine. Zoe's the new mascot. Plus there's also April.
Anyway,
Nothing! He must be dead tired of running around the farm all day. I'm sure of it. Come on, let's find a click farm for these bots.
Bus ride later, you find yourselves at Metal Meadows Farm, the biggest click farm in the country. It's surrounded by lush green pastures that no one uses.
Hey there, youngins.
You were the fellas who called to take a peek at the farm, right?
Yes, my common chatbots are a little overworked. They could use a change of scenery.
Premature aging is very common in chatbots. Come with me, I'll show you the facilities.
You walk into a huge barn that's made up of several identical storage units, all filled with unmanned computers buzzing away.
Here's the art workshop where our bots steal internet content and mix it up to create deepfakes. We use them to overthrow elections in foreign countries.
Did you hear that, April? My babies could be artists.
Of course, if they're on the sociable side, they might prefer to pull romance scams on the elderly. We've got some real Casanobots.
What? I think I sexted that one in the corner. Hubba hubba.
And lastly, here's the PR department. Our bots have a blast clicking on ads all day. It's like playing whack-a-mole for them. So Doug, what do you think?
Well, I'm not sure about all this cybercrime, but I have to admit they'll be really happy here.
Of course, and if you miss them, you could always let them scam you online.
You leave the bots here. You've made the internet an even more dangerous place. And danger means +2 fun and lose 2 boldness, though. They're just typing away on their keyboards. On their keyboard. Typing stuff like hashtag super shit.
Oh no, not the AI art bots.
Let's go to the stage. You grab a seat at the main stage where a panelist talks about making interesting player characters. Apparently, they should be color coordinated, have distinct personalities, and have a cool name like Kratos, Luigi for him, or Nez. You learn you make an awesome PC, and that self-knowledge equals 2 fun. No, 2 smarts. Hooray! Autograph Day! You, Zoe, Doug, and Nico are in line to meet Emily Slate, star of the hit sci-fi TV show, The Wandalorian, The Woman DeLorean.
Not complaining, but...
Zoe, not to sound like I'm complaining, cause I'm not, but we've been in line for a long time. Why do you keep letting people go ahead of us?
To be last in line, of course, having no one behind us means we could be greedy and spend extra time with Emily Slate.
Oh, genius!
Every precious second spent with a celebrity is the greatest second of my life. Right? But we gotta be more strategic. It's still a short time to make a good impression on a famous person. We can't fuck this up.
I'm gonna show her a fan comic I drew of Emily Slate's character dating my superhero OC who shoots lasers from his nipples.
Do you just keep that on you at all times?
Yeah, why not? It's a great conversation starter.
True, it's gotten a great conversation going between us already. I know, I'll need Emily Slate dressed as Jade the Ronin.
That's kinda off topic. Emily Slate's never been in a show with a Ronin character.
I know, but I really like the way my collarbones look in this outfit. Hopefully she will too.
Zoe.
Fair. If there's one thing I've learned since I became mortal is that everyone loves a studly set of collarbones.
Be that as it may, you doubt it's the best way to make a good impression on this celebrity. Come up with a plan of your own. Look her in the eye and say menacingly, I know what you did. Chances are she did something and she'll believe that you know about it. Throw the celeb off by signing an autograph for her.
You want my autograph? Milo is a famous moment gram influencer.
Finally, you're the last in line to get the celebrity's autograph, or rather, hand her your autograph.
Whoa, Nez, are you famous?
Yep,
just don't look it up. But only regular people receive autographs from celebrities, which means I'm regular. My suffering is over. I'm finally free from the yoke of fame.
She runs off, probably to get a 9-to-5 at an advertising company, or whatever famous people romanticize about the lives of normal individuals. At least you gain 2 charm from making a strong impression. You're about to leave, but then...
Where do you think you're going, Nez? You've got autographs to sign.
Indeed, a sizable line of people have formed to get your autograph.
Cool.
Come on, guys, let's get to the back of the line to get Nez's autograph and spend some one-on-one time with them.
Wait, you don't need to wait in line just to talk to me.
Oh, Nez, even at the height of your fame, you're so humble.
Bye-bye.
Don't worry, bud, it's okay. We'll wait for the perfect moment to make a good impression on you. Bye-bye.
Well, you're the only one who wanted to be famous. You spend hours signing autographs, losing 2 boldness, gaining a hell of a wrist cramp.
Hashtag blessed.
And now, we go to the zone.
There's a Smash Your Bros tournament going on at the community zone. You sign up because love always trumps violence. Except when it doesn't. The incredible power of violence overthrows fascism. The matches involve 8 players each and things get horny and confusing quite fast. In the end, it's very hard to tell who actually won. But you all surely got too fun in the process. Later, you attend the VTuber modeling workshop with Liam. I was about to say Loey. Wow, that's a new ship name. Liam, Zoe, and Doug.
I'm finally done. Look at my avatar, everyone. It's honestly my best work.
Hello? Is anyone out there?
Wow.
Whoa, Doug.
You added the voice modulator to yours. Show me how.
I didn't.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Doug, did you upload something to your avatar called experimental personality malware.exe? Did I? Ah, fudge. I was just trying to download an edgy off-market hairstyle.
Who's there? I can hear you beyond the screen. Are you the one who created me?
Yeah, sorry. I didn't mean to make you sentient. I just wanted to be you, well, use you as a persona.
Oh, like you wanted to wear me as a mask, as a costume?
Yeah, something like that.
I see. So you want to be inside me?
Nope.
Definitely not like that.
Wait, let's hear him out.
Actually, let's not. Think of a way to ditch this weird sentient avatar so your friends can get back to thinking about being inside you instead, like a sports car.
Press it into a zip file and abandon it at an orphanage. I don't know. Isn't that kind of mean?
Sure, but are you prepared for the alternative? Can you handle the responsibility of caring for this avatar?
Who here has a flash drive?
I've got one. I was using it to save every episode, movie, and fan theory of Neon Genesis Evangelion, but I'll make the sacrifice for you, buddy.
Cut to a convent in the middle of the night. It's also the middle of a snowstorm for maximum drama.
Someone knocks on the door.
A nun runs to the door, but there is no one there.
Only a basket of blankets cocooning a flash drive.
It takes 30 minutes for the nun to boot up the crusty old PC and plug their flash drive in. They find the zip file, but they don't have the right software to decompress the orphan.
I'm pretty sure zip files can be naturally opened by
most operating systems. It's not RAR that you need a program for. They can open Zoe's anime though. This forever changes the nun's understanding of angels. Now they can better use their time to prepare for the third impact.
Let this be an important lesson, Doug. Always use virus protection if you're not ready to raise a malware baby. Got it. Man, I learned something new from you all day, every day.
Now let's buy a Shinji figurine. I gotta fill his Evangelion-shaped hole in my heart.
All's well that ends well, except for the avatar that's imprisoned in the zip file. This didn't end well for him. You take 2 boldness for dodging parental responsibility and lose 2 fun.
And now, it is time.
For the comic! We go to the comic first! Here we go. 1 is a small comic strip that follows the everyday shenanigans of the warlock Gerard and his magical cat Juan. The dynamic of these two is hilarious. Gerard is a powerful, dark warlock who's always grumpy. He hates people. He hates Mondays, but above all, he hates the rectangle. Objectively the worst shape ever. And Juan, he's a lovable little bastard who's always causing mischief with his signature spells, Summon Feed. Who could forget his catchphrase, "Look mom, I'm in the comic strip." Although most of the strips focus on these two, there's also the beloved side character, Perry the sleep paralysis demon. Cherry on top, we'll be making Juan go viral by spreading a dark, weird theory on the internet that if you think about it, the comic strip is a subtle plagiarism of Garfield.
Another Monday. Life is an endless parade of meaningless suffering. My only solace in this hellish torment is... Wait, where's my cock?
Earlier that day,
And now, it is finally time to go to the beach.
who gives a flying fuck about the after party? It's beach day time.
Hey Nez, you ready to go?
Fan service.
Zoe looks so cute in her frilly onesie. That's a cute one piece. That's also a cute one piece, Liam. It's kind of just hanging, isn't it? Whoa, wowza. Oh, It's right in my face. I still can't believe we're doing this.
Well, believe it, bitch, cause it's time to get sand in our buns. And play beach volleyball. And smash watermelons.
And get horrendously sunburned.
That's the spirit, Liam. Beach day!
It was truly the beach day to end all beach days.
Hey, yo, we got April and Omen in bikinis. We got Doug in trunks.
Look at that man's.
Liam buried in the sand. April in a frilly cute blue bikini. It's everything I've ever wanted. Also, she's kind of thick. She kind of has a big ass, doesn't she? And Omen is like, wow, Omen has a shit ton of scars. Mamma mia. That activates something.
Also, a morning star to hit Liam on the head with. To break the watermelon.
You swam, you sunbathed, you smashed melons with the best of them. And your friends were even sexier in their swimsuits than you could ever have anticipated. Cons come and go, but beach episodes, they're one of a kind.
And now there we go. We had our beach episode. Are they scars? She was in an Iron Maiden for like a century. I'm pretty sure they might be scars.
Before we knew it, the con had ended. It was just 4 days, but we could swear it felt like an entire lifetime. All sorts of misadventures took place, entire friendships blossomed, and we ourselves changed as people. The idea of going back to our day-to-day lives made us feel a bit disoriented. Promises were made of not growing apart, of meeting again soon. Still, we would lie if we said it didn't feel a bit sad to leave all that behind. But as each of us went our own way, we realized, wherever we went, these people would be there, with us. And with that came a truth to this day we hold close to our hearts. That no matter where we were, we belong. It's a thought that still gives us warmth, that makes us feel once again young and unafraid. And it reminds us that even as years go by, we will always be ready to start.
When you stream, you would not believe.
And there we go. We finally had our long-awaited beach episode secret ending. What are the beaches like in the Philippines?
You don't have to fear.
The Philippines is an archipelago. I live inland. Most people don't even get to see the beach unless they go out of the way to have a vacation. The most famous beach is in Boracay, which is usually touted for their white sand and shit. I've had a vacation at Boracay. It was great. There was a lot of drinking. Although it does experience over-tourism every now and then, and it's hard to keep up the natural beauty of the corals and the white beach when there are a shit ton of people messing the shit up. Anyway, that'll be that for this plotline and secret ending. Next weekend will be a Halloween special. The Halloween update should be out by then with new skins for the 6 romance options. Plus, we'll be calling Gerard up for his plotline and secret ending. There we go. Halloween special next weekend. Anyway, that'll be that for now. Thank you to everyone that stopped by, chilled out in chat, used this as second monitor content, and watched us read and react through the Beach Day secret ending for MonsterCon. We'll be back on Tuesday to play some EX stages for Arc Knights. On Thursday, we will be continuing our story reading. And then on Saturday, we will finish up the finale of our story reading for the current event in Arc Knights. Next Sunday, we will be having our MonsterCon Halloween special by doing Gerard's Secret Ending. Once again, my name is Nez and thanks for watching. I'ma see you friendos next time. Bye-bye.